Well, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think I'd have to be doing a part 2, but here we are. This video is going to cover some of the things we missed from part 1, as well as some new information that has surfaced over the past few months. Anyways, let's get into it. Last video we talked about how she was a pedophile, but those aren't the only scams she runs. Priscilla has been scamming people for as far back as 2020 by doing numerous different scams that include dog scams, pretending to have no money, and pretending to be celebrities online and selling stuff. More on those later. We surprisingly aren't the only group that knows about Priscilla's side businesses. If the evidence from the last video wasn't enough to convince you, then let's just take a look at these next few images. All these images you're seeing are screenshots I've taken from conversations I've had with them. They openly admit to not being real, and yet they still try to convince people on social media that they're real. If you even try to say that they're fake, they'll get people from their group chat to defend them. When you take a look at all the fake celebrity accounts, what do you notice? They all have decently high follower counts, Twitter blue, and most were created years ago. They try to use these as reasons as credibility that they're real, but there's a simple way to prove that the accounts weren't theirs to begin with. If you happen to catch someone in the act of changing their Twitter account's remnants of the old will stay on their Twitter for a few hours. Also, you can see replies to the account from 2014 that clearly show the old as well as pictures of the original owner. How Priscilla obtains the information for these accounts is unknown, but I theorize she finds accounts that meet a certain criteria, high follower count when the account was created and if they're still active, and she's somehow able to hack the accounts and change the information to whatever she wants. Apparently her previous account belonged to a Brazilian. She also has entire books filled with information from previous fake accounts, which just goes to show how long she's been doing this for. This is a bit of an editor's note. After I recorded that segment, the Avocado Queen 250 account got suspended. Which this has happened before with their accounts, but they always come back as parody accounts, or in this case, a commentary account, and yet they still try to convince people that they're real. While I would like to believe a woman in their 30s would realize that they're living the wrong way and clean their act up, but no, not Priscilla. The question isn't, are they fake? It's, who's behind the accounts? And that answer also hasn't changed. Try as they might, there's no convincing me that some random-ass 17-year-old girl named Desiree was in cahoots with Priscilla, and the only reason I heard Priscilla that night was because she was on a phone call with her. That's bullshit for a number of reasons, but let's list them off, shall we? Number 1, I could hear Priscilla and only Priscilla. Number 2, she was verbally reacting to the events that happened in the game. And number 3, I found the text document from that night and I wrote down that I heard a dog shaking. You wouldn't be able to hear that, let alone some random singing and reactions, through a phone speaker being played through a mic. Make it make sense. Also, isn't it just convenient that the real Millie Bobby Brown is asking people to give Priscilla stuff on Fortnite and to play with her? I mean, if Millie and Prissy are besties, then why doesn't a celebrity gift her anything or play with her? Next, we should talk about her more recent scams. One of her oldest scams has to be her dog scams, but just because it's older doesn't mean that she's still not doing it. Her business is called PETA's Paws for a Cause, and she uses her business to rescue dogs. Air quotes around rescue because she doesn't actually rescue them. She pretends to take in dogs, then turns around and sells them. I'll leave a full post in the description, but here's a video of someone catching her trying to sell a dog they gave to her to take care of, not sell.
Hi.
Oh, hey, hi.
How's it going?
How you doing?
Good. This.
This is Kobe.
Oh, hey, Kobe. Oh my God, you have a whole clan.
We just came back from the dog park.
Which park?
Silver Lake.
Oh, okay. Hi, Kobe.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
Did you give him that name?
Yeah.
So what's his history?
The owner that surrendered him to me gave me him from just. They got him from the shelter and they couldn't take care of him because the other dog was beating up on him.
Oh, okay.
So that's all it was.
He's so cool.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
Ah, he's a little skinny, right?
Yeah, so we've been feeding him. Well, his owner has been feeding him like 5 times a day because when he was at the shelter, he was like extremely skinny.
How long have you had him?
I had him for a couple days now.
Okay.
And he's miserable. He needs a home that's kind of just by himself for now. With someone who's going to just give him more attention.
Where are you guys?
We're in Hollywood.
Oh, okay. In like an apartment or?
Yeah. And then you have the 300?
Yeah. What's the best way, Venmo or cash?
Cash.
Okay.
Oh, I have Venmo too if you want to do Venmo.
Let me see if I still have Venmo.
If not, I can do cash.
Hold on a sec.
That's a nice dog. The Lexus?
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah.
It's a cool. It's like a early.
No one in there yet.
It's like a early '90s coupe.
Oh, you got a bed and everything. You got prepared, huh?
I know. I was like, this guy's coming home with me. All right. So what's your Venmo? Priscilla Hurley.
Yeah.
It's
my stepdad's name, but I'm not exactly a Priscilla Hurley. It's actually Priscilla Malton. I haven't gotten it yet. What?
You don't recognize me?
No. Should I?
Yeah, you should.
Why?
You fucked with the wrong dude.
I don't know you.
You fucked with the wrong motherfucker. You hear me?
I don't even know who you are.
You're about to know who the fuck I am.
Okay.
You're getting no money. What happened to the golden for your little golden? You fucked with the wrong motherfucker. You fucked with the New York motherfucker. You remember now? Huh? I say it's best you get in your car and you get the fuck on up out of here before I call the cops on you.
I put my dog back.
I'm calling the cops on you right now. You stole this dog from me yesterday. Fuck you. You fucking cunt.
And finally, what is possibly her dumbest scam yet: selling fake autographs. Last year, someone who thought all the celebrity accounts were real paid £550, which is roughly $700 over here in America land, for autographed items. Obviously, he never received any of his items. And do you want to guess whose PayPal was used? Thankfully, PayPal refunded the money, but that just shows the links Priscilla will go to just to scam someone. This is one of the oldest lies I was told by Priscilla under the Millie account. Priscilla claims her and Millie are best friends and that they met while on set in 2019. That's what she tells people if they ask why she knows Priscilla. While I don't know if they actually met in 2019 or not, what I can tell you is that they most certainly aren't besties.
I first met Millie in 2019. Well, actually, I met her in 2018 on Instagram. Didn't think it was her, but then I ended up visiting the set in 2019 for my birthday, And I met her then. I met her, Sadie, Finn, and Caleb and Gate.
Priscilla did see Millie and got a picture with her with the caption, "Got to see Millie today. It was amazing. She wanted to see my dog and my friend's dog and asked for me specifically. I met her entire family. Oh my god. She was super sweet. Can't wait to talk to you soon, Mills and Jake." That's a lot to unpack. Okay, first of all, where did this happen? It was in Chicago while Millie was promoting her new book, apparently. Why was Priscilla in Chicago with her friend and a friend's dog? Well, I can only assume it was for business. Listen to this voice message about Priscilla talking about her and Millie.
I know Millie pretty well. I mean, I'm literally filming Stranger Things with her this weekend, so like, yeah. Nobody knows that though, except me, and her, and nobody knows what we've talked about, because I don't tell people, I don't tell my business, so, but I know her pretty well.
Do you hear that in her voice? She's stuttering. Meanwhile, in that clip from earlier, there was less stuttering and pausing between words. This leads me to believe that the first clip was the truth. Priscilla did meet Millie in 2019, but everything in that second clip, everything about her being friends and filming, is all lies. Most people stutter through lies because they're trying to say the most realistic things while also making sure no one else could find out if they're lying or not. This may or may not be true for everyone else, but it is for me because the only thing I lie on are my taxes. This causes what I like to call brain lag. It's just slight buffering between words while your brain thinks of what to come up with next. Priscilla suffers heavily from brain lag when she lies. Okay, let's say they are real. Let's see what would happen. Breaking news. Actor Finn Wolfhard was arrested in Canada today for dating and sexing with a 14-year-old Australian. Are your children next? If you think they're real, they just might. What a great news cycle. It just brings a tear to my eye. So, yeah, it's true. Fake Finn was dating a 14-year-old. So, even if they are real, they're in league with an actual pedophile. Honestly, I can't tell which is worse, a pedophile preying on kids or a celebrity pedophile preying on kids. There's multiple people in their group chat who are dating these fake celebrity accounts, so I can only hope they're not being groomed or manipulated just because they think they're real. If you watched my last video, then chances are you remember the multiple pedophile theory. I'll sum it up for you though. Basically, I had a theory that Priscilla wasn't working alone. At the time, I had suspicions, but now I have proof. Priscilla isn't the only one, but she's the main contributor. As for the others, well, let's just hope Nicole, Maeve, Nina, Kaylee, Natasha, Cassie, Bethan, Allie, Hannah, Brooke, Truett, as well as anyone else who has worked with Priscilla in the past, learn a lesson and stop catfishing people. It's not too late for you either, Priscilla. All you need to do is own up to all the bad things you've done and prove you've changed. Well, that concludes part 2. If you want to help stop people from getting scammed in the future by Priscilla, please feel free to share this video. If you have any more information about her, or any information on her little posse at all, feel free to contact PriscillaHelpHotline@gmail.com. Anyways, it's time for me to go back into hibernation. Peace out, y'all.